I am your host with the lux that rocks, Adam Richmond, and this is your official podcast of Rocklahoma, Surviving Rocklahoma, and I'm joined by some amazing individuals that just lit up the stage on this hot day. What's up, Stonebreed?
Yeah. Yes.
What's up?
We are here.
Tell me a little bit about playing here at Rocklahoma on the hot sunny day.
Well, this was a long journey for us. We've been playing, Carlos is the mastermind. He is the Wizard of Oz, the man behind the curtain of Stonebreed. He's been keeping this band alive for so long and growing it. I'm a newbie because I'm 2 years in, and these guys are even newer. And we've been playing. They've played all over. We've shared stages with just about every 80s metal band you can even name. And now we're at Rocklahoma, and this is the pinnacle right now. We've got a bunch of new songs we played today, and it's just our our launching pad. And we are just like, I'm just a grateful man right now because we got off a great set.
Yeah, it was great.
And Carlos should take that one because
it was hot. It was great. Though. It was our first time in Rocklahoma, and we had an absolute great time. We played the Roadhouse stage, obviously. Bunch of great bands coming up tonight, and hopefully we'll be back again. The crowd was great. Everything's fine, man. We're having a great time, and we love Rocklahoma. Right?
We love Rocklahoma.
Right, guys?
Absolutely.
That's right. We're meeting all kinds of new friends. We're having fun. We're still sober, but it's only like 2 in the afternoon, but check us later.
Rectify that situation.
We're working on that one. Yeah.
We're working on it.
We gotta
Early
run the
bird
VIP
gets the
tent.
tequila word, man. So,
Yeah, we had to keep our heads straight to do the gig today.
Absolutely.
tell me about these new songs that you mentioned playing.
He wrote them. No,
I write a lot of music, so I just write the music and then I send it to Carlos, and he either says he doesn't say yay or nay, but if he comes back with, dude, I got some lyrics, and so that's fine. I just crank it out and then some lyrics, and then we work it up, and then we get to rehearsal together, and then Orion says, I don't know if I like that bridge there, so then we have to change that stuff, and that's fine, and then we just craft it from there, and then we, I record it all, and then we send it out to somebody to have it mixed. The first 2 songs, we had Max Norman, who did the first 4 Ozzy records, mixed it for us. And now we're using some younger people. We'll probably go back to Max at some point. But, it's just got into a groove with writing. That's how we do it. I send him, send demos, because it's about the lyrics. It's a song I come up with, rock and roll, metal, and the riff and everything. But it's about the melody. It's about the song.
Yeah.
Carlos feels it. Then we work on it. And there's a lot of stuff that hits the floor and doesn't ever and maybe 6 months from now, who knows?
I was gonna say, don't necessarily hit the floor.
Yeah.
Basically, some songs just stand out quickly. Like, oh man, I got a hook, I got a melody, I got a verse. And some of them, I'm like, I like that, but I don't really, nothing comes to me yet. So some songs we'll work on quicker and some than others. So, but we have some new songs out. We got a song we played today called "Good Times." We played, what else we played today? Sweet Little Mistake, Into Your Flames.
Yeah, and then
the ones mixed by Max.
Yeah.
Red, White, and Blue, our American song.
Yeah, we didn't have time for Devil
Dirty
Shout,
Little
that's
Mind.
fine. But yeah, I mean,
Dirty Little Mind.
Some songs,
One of my favorites.
Some songs are, it's like a woman said to me a long time ago when it comes to sex, men are microwaves and women are crock pots. And so you gotta build it up. So some songs are the same way. Some songs are microwave instantly. You're into the gate and it's full on balls deep. And then other times it's a crock pot. It's got to simmer. It's got to kind of marinate and simmer. And a little foreplay, a little wine, a little kissing, and a little
You
on the
can
neck.
tell he's horny and hungry.
And then all of a sudden, exactly. And then, that's everything. And why'd I get into this? Why would I drive across around the world? If anyone says you didn't get into music to get chicks, they're lying effort. But no.
I got 2.
Yeah. So there you go. But yeah, that's it's the process is sometimes fast, sometimes slow, and always great when you get to listen to it and you go, especially when you turn the fucking radio on, and you're like,
Right.
songs on the.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in my bedroom in my pajamas, 4 scotches deep, writing this thing that I think is cool, and then you think it's cool, and then it becomes a song.
Then it's cool.
It's the best thing, and it's like, yeah.
So the real question is how are you doing out here today?
Dude, I am freaking living the dream, although I am slightly aroused and I'm very hungry now. So, I mean...
See, we're all in the same
we're
boat,
all
man.
synced right now.
Hungry and
Can we
horny.
get some food and a couple chicks over here, please?
Hungry and horny.
Get some nachos and eat them off your butt.
Let me tell you, I have always said Rocklahoma's a buffet of more things than you can imagine, and it's
There's a little bit
absolutely
of
true.
everything here. I've seen so many crazy things out there in the audience so far. We haven't even been to the campgrounds yet. We're going there later today, but I mean, they got like all kind of crazy shit out
I
there.
hope so.
Yeah.
So tell me something about hearing about the legends of this festival and the craziness that we do out in the campgrounds versus what you're seeing whenever you tour out and about and you play other festivals.
Well, this is like a concert on steroids, just to the highest level. I mean, we play shows. We open for a lot of different bands, like Y&T and Rat and bands like that, But when you play a festival like this, when you got big bands like Rob Zombie and Pantera, and there's like 60, 70,000 people that attend these things.
Hell yeah.
Right.
That's a big step up. I mean, that's the real deal, if you know what I mean. So there's a lot of people out here these past 3 days. Good
Sure.
exposure too. It's great exposure for a up and coming band like ourselves. So.
One of my favorite parts about working the festival in this capacity is seeing how the artists interact with each other and the amount of respect and just the camaraderie behind the stage. In your travels, are there any bands that stick out with you that every time you see them on your bill, you're just like, oh my gosh, this is going to be a
I tell you,
blast.
I'm really good friends with the guys from Rat, so every time we play with those guys, it's a lot of fun. But I do got a story I want to tell you because I got a son. He's 22 years old. He's a big rock fan, and he travels all over the country seeing bands. He went to, he's got one of those passes, gets to see Metallica on every show, North American tour.
Right.
He goes to flies all over the country. So I picked him up. He's coming into the show yesterday with us. I picked him up at the Tulsa airport, and he's got Zach Wilde standing there from Pantera. And Zach comes over. He's like, "Oh, is this your parents?" He's like, "Yeah, come meet my parents." And Zach comes up to the van, super cool, super nice guy, man. "Is this your parents?" "Yeah, here." Gives us all guitar picks. Let me get a photo. And he's like taking photos with doing selfies. He's taking the photos of us, and that was the first time I met Zach Wilde. But just he was so humble and so nice and just so super cool that I thought that was badass. I mean, he's the headliner. They're the headliner.
Sure.
And he wasn't a jerk at all. I mean, he was like, "Oh yeah, let me sign your thing. Let me take a picture. Here's some pics, man."
Very humble.
Very
Very
humble
cool.
guy, man. So Zach Wilde, brother, if you see this,
Try to learn from you. Be
you're the
humble.
man.
As he told me, it's
I love
brother
it.
did.
That's a brother.
Hell
doing it.
yeah.
Have you seen the new incarnation of Pantera perform yet?
I have not personally. My son has probably 5 or 6 times already over there.
I'm stoked. How are you going to be watching Pantera today?
Hopefully backstage.
Pit.
No, not
trying to get
the
in that
pit
pit.
for me, man. I
Crazy
don't.
go in the
pit.
I don't really know. I mean, we don't even know yet. We'll probably do a little of everything. We'll probably wander around backstage a little bit. We'll probably
Right.
come out front a little bit. Probably go out to the van, smoke a little bit, drink a little bit, have sex a little bit, come back in a little bit. I mean, we're here all night, brother.
Yeah.
I love it.
Come on by the van if you want any of the above.
Right. Getting the gig out of the way early in some way.
Yeah.
It's like,
Right.
hey, now I know I don't have to deliver the goods.
Right.
I can just enjoy. I can be a fan because we all got into this because we're fans and we can be full-on fans now. We did our thing and
I'm a
it was
fan.
Great. Yeah. And I will say about the other bands, man. The other bands were awesome.
Yes.
The other bands.
Absolutely.
Nova
much
Rex,
everywhere.
great band, friends
Yep.
of ours. Nova
Yep.
Rex, they got a new documentary coming out on Amazon. Check them out.
Yep.
They're great. The band that played right before us was really good. Dime Store Riot, those cats were great.
Yep.
Awesome band.
Cool peeps. We're hanging out. We all in the same dressing room, so you
Sure.
get to know what's the vibe, and we're doing a little jamming together. He's doing warming up, I'm warming up, and suddenly we're playing, and it's like playing some music together, like unplugged on our electrics, and it's like those are the magic moments of music,
Sure.
and the respect that we all have for each other, and that's what's great about it.
Speaking of fans, I've been a fan of this band for about 6 years. I'm the new ingredient. It'll be a year in January. I've been following these guys for a long time. And all the musicians in the band have been top notch. And then they asked me to audition. And I was like, damn, now I'm in the band.
Right.
Now we're all top-notch musicians, so I'm proud to be a part of Stonebreed, and it's just been a really wild ride. And I'm down.
Yeah.
I love it,
Down to
yo.
be here, so.
Well, I like to
He's down
round
here.
out every interview by giving my guests an opportunity to address those fans that you're speaking to, the folks that watched you play on that stage. Gentlemen, the stage is yours.
First of all, I want to say the crowd was amazing. I mean, it's hard to get people to come out after 2 days of already being here. Everyone's in the campgrounds. I mean, we went on at like noon. You know, some people ain't even awake yet. Some people ain't even going to sleep yet from the night before.
Right.
So there was a lot of people out there that took the time out of their day to get up, come out in the sun, come down early, and come to the front and party down with us. And for those people that were there, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Thank you
It
to the
means a lot.
hardcore.
We drove all the way from Los Angeles, California to be here, and you guys were amazing. Y'all clapped your hands, you stood up, you sang the songs, you smiled at me, you made me feel welcome. Right?
Hey,
right?
we played
Yes.
we
Yeah.
played a 30-minute set and did over an hour of meet and greet.
Yeah.
Autographs, merch. Just
Phone
people wanted
numbers,
to come up and thank us.
Instagrams.
Played for 30 minutes and have an hour with your fans. I mean, that is everything.
And we're more sore from signing autographs than we are from playing the gig, because we're out there
True
long.
story.
It's
Kinda sore.
Beautiful experience to meet the beautiful people, man. People that matter, you know what I mean?
He's the new ingredient.
I love it, guys. Thank you guys so much for having taken some time for us and joining us right
Absolutely.
here on the official podcast of Rocklahoma, Surviving Rocklahoma. I'm your host with the Locks That Rocks, Adam Richmond. Ladies and gentlemen,
Can't spell
Nova
Rocklahoma
Red.
without LA.
Thank you for having us.
Surviving
We're
Rock.
Yeah.
surviving so far. We ain't dead
Yeah,
yet.
I was gonna say the day
Right.
is young though.
But we
Not
got
over yet.
tomorrow.
Yes.
Cheese.
Stonebreed.
Thank you, brother.
In effect, y'all.
See you soon.